Good morning, my lovely, lovely Libras, cross watchers, and channel fans. It is Laurie, and I'm here to do your daily meeting. Maybe some of you are heading into a meeting, and you really want to hear this message before you go in, but you can't listen to it now. Don't worry. The important part will come to you after your meeting. All right, let's see what we just received here with the astrology cards. Sagittarius energy, optimism, exploration, and freedom. Okay, so checking things out, trying new things, being willing to take a little bit of a chance. This is not high risk. This is maybe saying, nah, instead of, oh, okay, yeah, I'll do that when you really don't want to do that. So this is a minor shift, a little change, but it comes through looking at things from a lighter energy, something a little bit less stressful. Just a little bit of openness here. Being willing to possibly listen to somebody else, I'm hearing. Even though you know that this person's always been kind of flighty, full of it, never really like making too much sense. But you know what I'm getting from that is that somebody may have been picking up on the energies of the other people around them and feeling insecure. And it makes people stutter. It makes people stammer. Even though this person could be very, very wise, it can make them sound not smart, not wise. So keep that in mind. All right, we're going to burn a little Palo Santo here. Clear out any negative energies. I hope all of you are happy, healthy, and having some fun in life. You know the story. Life's meant to be enjoyed. It's an adventure. All right, so we'll just let that burn over here. All right, let's go ahead and get into your tarot reading. Since we just had a new moon, let's go ahead and use the lunar tarot. See what's going to come out here for you. What is it they need to know, Spirit? What is the message of the day? What's the most important energy? Exploration, I just heard. Open-mindedness, because those two things are going to set you free. All right, what have we got here? I hope everyone had a beautiful weekend. Please keep in mind that I am not currently doing readings, putting them out on Saturday and Sunday on U.S. calendar. So if you're looking for readings, go back and check out any that you may have missed throughout the week, or anything that just pops up in your news and your recommended feed, or go to my channel and see what might be of interest to you. It's a great time to get caught up on messages that you may have missed. And all messages are timeless. So if you pick something and it makes sense to you, it was meant for you. There will always be something in it for you. All right, so you drew or had come out of the deck here, King of Pentacles, and it says security, with Eight of Cups, withdrawing. So even though you are withdrawing from something, letting go of something, this means you're exploring. It means you're moving forward. It means you're setting yourself free, especially when you get the security card, that King of Pentacles. This is really cool. So the Eight of Cups is, you can see they're beautiful cups. They're golden cups. They all have chakras on them, and they're all in alignment. There's nothing out of balance here. So whatever it is that you're withdrawing from, it actually will help you find security. We're going to put both of those there today. Let's see. We'll put those right there and see what else we have coming out here for you. Let's see if there's challenges or obstacles to this security, this sense of freedom, this ability to move forward. Now, I am hearing somebody. I keep hearing it, so I'm going to tell you. Somebody's taking money out of a bank account or from somewhere that it's pretty secure. Okay, so it could be out of the stocks. It could be out of a savings account. You may have it stashed somewhere. You may have given it to somebody for safekeeping. If you're making a large withdrawal, please be cautious and make sure that what you are planning to do is secure, that you're not taking too much of a chance here. Okay, because I'm getting with this specific message, and this is not going to be for everyone, but this is for those of you who are withdrawing a large sum of money. I am getting, you may possibly be getting caught up in a scam. Yeah, be cautious. Double check. Don't just take the person asking for this money, especially if somebody's telling you to go to the bank and take this money out. That is most likely a scam. You can go to the bank if you feel the need to go to the bank. Go talk to the teller. Say, hey, have you ever heard of this? Have you ever experienced this? Because if somebody's telling you your family member's in danger, or, hey, just send me this money and I'll buy air tickets to come see you, or whatever, it's probably a scam. If somebody wants money to come see you, then buy the airline ticket. Then you're only out that much money. Okay, so use caution here. And again, that is only for those of you who are withdrawing a large sum of money. Most of you here, you're leaving something behind. You're exploring. You're going forward. You've got happiness in your heart, because the next step, and you all do. That's why this may be you getting caught up in a scam. Please, please, please. I want you protected. I want you safe. I want your money safe. Please, if anyone claims to love you and need your money to come see you or to take care of themselves, please double think that before you move forward. Check with your kids if you have children. Check with your family members, friends, bank tellers. Please don't just give somebody money like that. And you know what? You're going to feel more foolish if you give that money away and you got taken advantage of than if you talk to somebody before you give it away. Everybody wants love. Everybody wants to feel secure. Everyone wants to make sure their family members are safe. So use your head, okay? Talk to somebody before jumping into that. All right. Sorry, I have to give the message as the message comes out. So somebody out there, you're dodging a bullet. You're going to avoid a very, very negative situation by opening up and talking about this. All right, let's see what the challenge or obstacle is here. Ace of Wands, inspiration. Now, this is back to your regular message. I'm hearing that old news thing. And now back to your regular scheduled programming, because there was a news alert. So see, there you go. Spirit is trying to protect you. All right, everybody that's watching, this message is back to for you, okay, for everyone. And I'm sure you could take a little wisdom from what has already been said, even if the overall love scam or, my family member's in danger type scam, you can still take something good from that. All right, so Ace of Wands here, inspiration. You may not feel inspired. You may be feeling like, I don't want to explore. I don't want to get out there and put myself out there. That comes from hurt, betrayal, things not working out the way you had intended them to in the past. I do see you moving past it. If you can do a little meditation, what I'm getting is once you feel secure here, by leaving this thing, taking that first step away. It doesn't mean you're leaving a relationship or anything else. It could be just you distancing your emotions from the situation. All right, if you can do that one time, you may be just opened up enough to feel the optimism come in to be ready to explore a little bit. You don't have to go out and meet a new person. You don't have to go out and get a new job. You don't have to go out and move. You don't have to make the big changes. But if you can just find that little spark in you that says, oh, I'll try that. Again, I'm hearing that gentle, nah, I don't think so. Instead of, sure, I'll go with you. Yeah, I'll do that for you. Oh, yeah, no, I can do. I'm hearing kowtowing and kowtowing. I don't know how to say that. Anyways, and kissing people's asses. Sorry. Okay. Always saying yes. There's certain things you should always say yes to. Exploration, trying new things, getting out of your comfort zone, meeting new people, opening up your mind. And then there's other things that you should be saying no to when it does not feel right for you, when it is not good for you, when you gain nothing. And you don't do things to gain, but you should not have detriment. You should not have withdrawal. You should not have a lack of when you are in the giving energy. All right, so what have we got here as far as what is on your mind? The Emperor, taking back your power, sitting in authority, being in a position where you make the decisions in your life. Okay, we have Aries energy here with the Emperor. This is Jupiter in Aries, not just Aries energy, Jupiter in Aries. And Jupiter is about expansion, growth, good luck, good fortune. But those things can only come to you when you are the one in control of your thoughts and your emotions and what you desire. Not giving your authority to other people, owning it, being yourself. Look at this. Look at this. Came right out with it. The Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter in Aries. That is absolutely amazing. Oh my goodness. This is incredible. And this is Jupiter and Venus. So if you are seeking love, okay, happier relationships. Yeah, this is about your relationships and emotions too. Taking back your power, taking back control of how you feel. You definitely have the right thoughts. You have the right energy. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. All right, let's see what we have here at the foundation of this message. What is happening here? So what I'm getting is this has not happened for a lot of you yet. Some of you, you've already started down the road. Others of you, you're about to head down this road. And maybe you need this word of encouragement, this message of encouragement to help you find that inspiration, the confidence, the courage, the passion. And it doesn't have to be huge. Again, it does not have to be a huge, big deal. All right, let's go ahead and see what's at the foundation here. Judgment, your inner calling. See, you know you've got a higher purpose. You know there's something better for you out there than where you're at right now. And for whoever was just going into the meeting and couldn't listen to the message right away and you're listening to it now, this is confirmation that whatever you heard in that meeting, whatever you were feeling in that meeting was confirmation that you are not where you belong. Or that you are. Okay. Oh. Spirit said it could go either way. But for most of you, you're heeding the call. You understand, oh, this is the right place for me, but I need to change this up. I may need to do this. I may need to take a little bit of power back. You know, again, you may be the person who goes into the meetings and you've always been very confident, capable. You're very good at communicating in the past. And there could be a new energy in the group, a new boss, a new coworker who kind of dominates, who kind of looks at people funny when they speak. Again, if that is you or you have somebody around you, your wisdom will come through, okay? You have to remember who you are. You may need to take back your authority. You may need to express to somebody, like, okay, carefully here. If you're dealing with a coworker who's, looks at you funny, kind of laughs when you speak, they're kind of like that. They come across as the bully or obnoxious or just controlling. Usually all of those energies come from insecurity. And what I'm getting is if you were to simply like have a conversation with this person in a meaningful way where you're not giving them what they want, but you are in a way. So maybe if you can find a good quality about what they do, what they bring to the meeting, and ask them to bring more of that, that may be enough to make them feel secure to where they stop acting the way they are acting. There is something about a conversation here. And you need to take your power back here, your authority, your voice. And where does good luck come from? Us. We are the ones who dictate whether we stay stuck or move forward, whether we have good fortune or negative fortune. Yes, there's outside influences, always, but it's how we deal with those things that determines whether or not we can move forward or not. All right, so your immediate future here, the Hierophant, coming together, seeing the peace, seeing that everything and everyone is connected, and all we need is the right energy to surround us. Look at how these 3 cards are coming together, and that makes me think of 3 pentacles, okay? The 3 of Pentacles, things working out, bringing the positive energies together. Not everybody is at the same level. Not everybody is going to get along. Not everybody is going to have the same way of doing something here. And it's when we can explore and still stay optimistic and say, okay, so they don't do it the way I do it. I don't like the way they do it, but I can get my work done. I can still move forward. I can. That's how you take your authority back. That's how you change your destiny. That's how you change the future and bring in the good and beautiful for yourself. All right. Let's see what we have coming in here for any past influences. My phone's in the other room, and yet it still sent you confirmation or a call to pay attention. That was a call to pay attention, please. Please. I heard please. Somebody, if you were kind of drifting off or starting to do something else, whatever's coming out here, the 5 of Cups, there it is, the absence. See, you weren't paying attention. But this is the past influence here. Feeling like something's missing, like you're not where you're supposed to be. You're not in a positive energy. And that was because you were not answering your inner calling. You had the Judgment card here. That's the inner calling. I don't know if I said that. And then you've got the Hierophant coming together. But the past influence here, things are out of balance. See, even this little person, this little cup was like above, acting above. I keep hearing like and seeing this meeting room where one person who's like supposed to be an equal, everybody gets to share, their insecurity is causing them to act inappropriately for the setting. Okay. Maybe like coming across as a bully or dominating energy, everything's about them. It's really coming from a place of insecurity. All right. And that could be how you were feeling, like your voice wasn't being heard, but were you answering Spirit the right way? You've got your answer now. You know whether or not you are where you are supposed to be. All right, by the time you get to this point. All right, let's go ahead. See how you view yourself handling this situation. The Knight of Wands, ready to move forward. Yeah, force of nature. You are taking back your power. Look, and we even have a new moon right here. So maybe you have already started this. Maybe you did this over the weekend. But even if you haven't, maybe it's the upcoming weekend. Maybe by the new moon, which the next new moon will be on the 26th of next month. So definitely you feel like you can handle this situation. You're taking control. I'm hearing, just try to stop me. I know where I'm going. I know how to answer the call. I know what's right for me. Just watch me go. Watch me glow. I'm loving this. You are definitely going to be handling whatever comes your way with much more oomph, with much more. I'm getting fun. I kept hearing that too. Like if you were to approach somebody and you're trying to resolve a negative situation, sometimes having fun at maybe even not at your own expense, but making a joke, having a little laugh first, to lighten up the energies. Again, it could be just even simply starting off with, hey, I really like how you bring this dynamic to the group. I would love to see you bring a lot more of that. And I don't know. I'm just hearing fun, lighter energy, not taking everything so seriously, including yourself. All right, let's go ahead and see what the environment is offering up here. Sorry, too many cards there. I thought it was 2 or 3. It was a bunch more. I did see the Page of Cups, which for me, the Page of Cups can represent, like not necessarily an apology. An apology could be what it represents, but it's more of a peace offering. Okay, like let's get on the, here. Let's make up. Let's move past this energy. All right, here's the Temperance card. So it says serenity on here. Peace is on its way. Your environment is receptive to whatever you are offering. If you are looking for the peace, if you're looking for the change, it may not happen overnight. It may take a little bit of time, but every day is a step toward the peace and serenity that you are looking for. And your environment is definitely offering that up. Arms wide open here. I'm also getting, if you're looking for a new relationship, a new friend, a new romantic partner, that's coming to you, but only once you step into your role, okay? There's something about you having to take your authority back first. And that's not always the case. A lot of times just being where you're at, well, that is taking back your authority. Okay, so we're going to leave that alone. If you're seeking a romantic partner or a new friend, it is on the way. They are on their way, okay? You will find them. It is not going to happen overnight. Well, it will happen overnight when they come in, but you may not recognize the relationship for what it is as soon as you meet that person, is what I'm hearing. It may take a little bit of time for you to realize, oh, maybe that's my new person. Oh, I really do like this person, okay? Beautiful energy here. What's going on behind the scenes? What do you not know? What's happening in your subconscious? Or anything that you just may need to know here. King of Cups, Queen of Swords. Those two come out a lot for you with the Nine of Pentacles in between. So there could be somebody who's emotionally balanced, okay? Bringing in some sort of happiness, abundance, stability, security here. You are going to need to be temperate. You are going to need to be patient. Control yourself here. Composure. Oh, this is interesting energy here. And I don't know why I keep hearing moon pie. And moon pies are a cookie like kind of a mix between a cookie and a cake. And one side's chocolate, white chocolate, or dark chocolate, brown chocolate. And the other side's white. Okay, it could be a white glaze frosting, I think. But anyways, I'm getting moon pie from this. But this is about composure, knowing the truth and not worrying about whether other people see it or not. This is going on behind the scenes. So it could all be your energy, your own energy here of being emotionally balanced, having the abundance that you need, that you want. You're secure, okay? And you are composed. You are in control of your thoughts, your emotions. That came out early on here. I remember that. Being in control of yourself. The Emperor here. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the most likely outcome for this message. Where is this leading you? Look, the Chariot and several other cards came out. Let's see what's going to come out here for you. Change in course. Oh, I just heard this in another reading, and it's coming out now in yours. I heard it in an Aries reading today. Somebody may be sending a car to pick you up, going to a prom, going to a dance, but somebody may be sending a taxi, an Uber, or something like that to you. If that's for you, then here, that's confirmation of this message. All right, let's go ahead. That may also be for the rest of you. Someone's there to pick you up. Someone is there to lift you up. Why did I feel like there was a card turned around? Here we go again. Maybe I'm seeing the card that's about to come out before it comes out. I get that a lot with my readings, especially when I'm totally tapped into. Look at this, 8 of Pentacles. Everything's going to work out. You will receive what you're seeking, attainment. And look at how balanced this is. And you've got the 8 of Cups to start and the 8 of Pentacles to end. And 8s are about the balance within ourselves. So you do achieve that security, the balance within yourself. Financial, I mean, with the Pentacles, always financial stability. This may be something where your money is working for you. You're putting your money to good use. So maybe you were about to give your money to somebody, and even if it's not a real scam, somebody may have been like not worthy of your money, of your time, of your energy, you were going to give up your security, your balance, doing something that would make you feel good for someone else. You're withdrawing from that energy, finding that balance within yourself. I see this money working for you. This energy, this whatever this is, these new things are all in place in the right way. Things working out for you. And I am getting that image of talking to a coworker again. A good, healthy, peaceful conversation brings in this energy of success here. Look, it may take time. The Knight of Pentacles is on the bottom of the deck. But if you can be patient, if you can keep the peace here and prevail, you will win. You will get the results that you are seeking. You will find that unity, the 2 of Cups. Beautiful message here for you. I'm really glad that we chose to use the Lunar Tarot deck. Why not go ahead and continue that energy with the Queen of the Moon Oracle messages and see what's coming out here for you. Fruition, 29:29 on the timer too. Look at that. Fruition, the harvest moon. Okay, the harvest moon is the full moon. That's when we gather it all in before it starts withering and dying away. All right, let's see what the book says about this. Let's see what this is. Coming to fruition, results, attainment. I absolutely love that. Card 37, which is a 10. And 10s are all about finishing it off. You gathered it all up. It's over and done with. Okay, it says here, as the seasons turn, there is always a time when all the potential of the spring beginnings in it is manifested. The crops grow tall and are ready to harvest, and they have done this from a fallow field into which we have planted seeds. There's that Knight of Pentacles. The trees have flowered, and now there is fruit to pick. It is time for the harvest. Now, see, I know we're in the season of spring right now, but this is when this may happen for you. Patience. It's not going to happen overnight. There are many moon phases here. All right. So it says here, there's a quote, I welcome the joyous fruition of all the intentions I set. So now is the time for you to be setting your intentions with the new moon, so that when the harvest moon is here, you can bring it all in. You can have that attainment. All right, it says when we are able to bring something to fruition, whether it's be a planting, a project, or a change in ourselves, it is the perfect time to celebrate everything that we are grateful for and to mark our achievements. It's always important to keep that in mind, to do that all the time, not just at harvest. We may have worked very hard to bring this new situation into reality. We may have been patient in the ways that we have worked over time and sacrificed much to make it happen. Again, there's that Temperance card. The harvest moon is the time to be happy about our success and to share it with others. Our successors would dance and sing and have community festivals of thanks, all to celebrate the fruition of everything that hard work, of all that hard work, and to thank the gods for their assistance, the powers that be. These times of high energy are also times to really focus on yourself, your body, as they can be quite taxing on our systems. Okay, so make sure you're keeping yourself healthy and happy and answering to yourself and to your body. If we do not take care of ourselves, it is often the time when we become sick. This moon normally falls on the moon closest to the autumn equinox in the northern hemisphere. Okay, so what I'm hearing here is just the next full moon is when you are going to be reaping your rewards here. Your work is going to pay off, and the next full moon is on the 12th. Okay, so that's coming very rapidly. It's not something you're going to have to wait forever for. Now, there are some of you that will have to wait until the fall for the actual harvest moon, but that's not going to be everyone. All right, so the garnet, G-A-R-N-E-T, is the gemstone associated with this card here, the red garnet. Use that as a talisman, something to bring you in and remind you, like a worry stone almost. Like sometimes I keep a gemstone in my pocket so that whenever I feel it, like it makes a bulge in my pocket, or I put my hand in my pocket, it's a reminder just to, refocus, get myself back on this. Oh, that's right. I need to do this. I wanted to focus on that. Use it as a talisman and maybe put it as a piece of jewelry. Whenever I see this white bracelet, I remind myself to find peace, to find serenity, to breathe deeper. Use your talismans the way that they will benefit you the most. Let's get you an angel number here. What do the angels have in store for you today? Don't forget to give the message a thumbs up if you enjoyed this message, or if you hope this is your future, because it is here for all of you. It's what you focus on as to whether you take authority of your life and you bring good luck and good fortune to yourself. Does it come easy? No. Is it going to come overnight? When it happens, it will feel like it comes in out of nowhere, but it's because of all the effort that you have put in prior to it. Yep. So hang in there, have patience, understand that it will work for you. And if for some reason you are waiting and it's 2 years later, 5 years later, and you're still waiting, You're waiting for the wrong thing. You're missing all of the beauty that is there in your life. You're just looking past it because you're trying to bring in something in a certain way. Okay? You want this person. You want this money. You want this. And when we demand or think that it should be a certain way, we keep it away from ourselves. All right. So 1010 is your angel number, and this is about growth, optimism, exploration, freedom, Jupiter, expansion, and growth. The angel whispers here, spiritual awareness is opening you up to everything that you are ready to see. See, somebody needed to hear that said just the way I just said it. Your destiny, that wheel of fortune, is being fulfilled. Keep your intentions pure with your eyes looking ahead, and you will continue to increase the growth that is already there. Now, I want to clarify something here. Keep your intentions pure does not mean you have to deny your shadow side. You don't have to be happy all the time. You don't have to be perfectly nice to every single person that you encounter. That's not what it means to have pure intentions. Pure intentions means you know what you're seeking, okay? And you are going to allow yourself to be open and optimistic and allow it to come to you in the best and highest, in the best way and highest good for you. That inner calling. You'll know when it's right for you. Okay, so your intentions, your pure intentions are for what you desire, not how it comes to you. Keep that in mind. So this could be a Libra's birthday here, 1010. I'm also hearing 10-1, which is my dad and my son's birthday. Let's see what angel number. I'm hearing 444, but I was going to look up 101. So we're going to look up both numbers. 444 keeps coming up. So I am definitely going to read you that one. But 101, what is going on here? What do we have here? 101, mood matters. Any feeling is a good feeling. It's about acknowledging that our dark side, the sides we try to tamp down and pretend don't happen, we all have it. And once we acknowledge our shadow side and we deal with that, that's when life gets glorious. All right, it's normal to want to feel happy all the time. But guess what? That's not realistic. Your angels are giving you assurance that all of your emotions, no matter what they are important. Now, I have to say, before I started this reading, I did a meditation, and this exact message was coming to me about we have to embrace all of our emotions. We can't tamp down the anger. That's not dealing with it. We can't pretend that we're nice all the time when we aren't. We say, I wasn't nice. It wasn't what I wanted, but you know what? Or maybe it was exactly what I wanted in that moment. But I am striving to understand why I get angry. I'm striving to understand what makes me happy. I'm striving to learn more about myself. And that's what life is really all about. All right. So emotions are meant to be explored and learned from. All right. And why? Why should we do these things? Because it helps us continue to grow. It helps us to bring these good things into ourselves. See, whoever it is that's been waiting two years or more for something, you're focusing on the wrong thing. You're not dealing with the actual emotion of what you desire. So what is it you truly desire? What's your pure intention? Figure that out, and then Spirit will bring it to you like lightning. All right, if you're interested in exploring your emotions a little bit more, you can list 3 feelings that you have 3 times a day for the next 3 days. And this is so cool that this is coming out right now, because this is an exercise that you would do right around the new moon. Okay, it's a time to explore. It's a time to dive deeper. But we have the 3, 3, and 3. So I will check out that number for you too. So as you're doing this exercise, do not judge yourself or try to change these feelings. Don't change what you're feeling. Accept it. Simply find out what those feelings mean for you. All right, that's important. I can't keep going on that. Let's see what 333 is, and then we're going to go to 444. So 333 just came out. Equilibrium. Nurture your mind, your body, and your spirit connections. There may be a need for meditation. There might be a need to embark on a new routine. Any routine. It could be your mind, your body. It could be the way you start your day. And if you've been procrastinating on any of those things, setting up a new routine or trying something different, exploring, go ahead and start now. Your angels want you to look at the areas of your life that you know are not fully complete, are not fully rounded out, and go ahead and make the changes, even if it's that teeny tiny little change. Make that first step, make that first change, and course correct. All right, so 444, I don't know why I was called to read this to you, but I am, and I'm here to tell you that your prayers are being heard. This is about protective magic. This number is here to assure you that you are being heard, that your prayers, your requests, your intentions are being heard. Your angels are trying to guide you. They're all around you all the time. And they have been answering your prayers, okay, of protection, keeping you safe, keeping you on the path. It might be a time of conflict or struggle for you, but you are being led into the light by your guardians, whoever they may be, elevated ancestors, angels. Are you heeding? Are you listening? Are you answering the inner calling here? Okay. Are you making the right decisions for yourself? So your angels would like you to take a moment to thank them for their protection, okay? For their protective presence in your life. Remember that gratitude. That's what I'm getting from this, is remember to be grateful for everything that you do actually already have. Even if you don't have what you're looking for, what you're seeking. Be grateful for the things that you have. Maybe that's where your emotions are not in balance. All right, maybe writing a list of things that you are grateful for and doing that for 3 days, okay? 3 times a day for 3 days. That may open your eyes to the things that you really do have. And maybe that's what cracks that door open and lets in the inspiration. Absolutely love that message. All right, my loves, if you've enjoyed this, please go ahead and click that like button for me. Also, feel free to share these messages. Drop me a comment if you want to know anything or tell me anything. And if you're interested in a personal reading or how to get your birth chart done, please email me. If you do not email me, I can't do anything for you. You have to reach out to me first, and my email address is in the description box below every single video. All right, so email me and I'll send you all the information you need to make a decision. All right, until our energies cross again, I'm going to wish you much peace, love, and happiness. Bye-bye.